Further ado, allow us to begin. We are short a player today, but there are still enough of us, and we are still ready to play. So, with that being said, last we left off, our adventurers found themselves at the south end of the Wissenian Empire, searching for an access point to the Underdark, where they will hopefully locate Domi, the scythe once wielded by Mortem von Zarovich, also known as Todd Devlin. The party discovered where the entrance to the Underdark may be. At the southwestern end of the South Edge Forest, there lies a ruin known as the Keep of the Drifters. According to a woman who seems to be a friend of Akatala, Amaya Ivinsky, also known as Jewel Hastings. The party found a place to rest at the edge of the forest. As the new moon rose in the sky, Vemford distracted Akatala, leading her away from the group, while Hellebore transformed. And despite Akatala's attempts to reunite with the group, Vemfur insisted that she stay away, confiding in her that there is something the party doesn't want her to know. As morning comes and you all awaken, the forest is quiet. Can I have one of you roll me a D100, please?
Two.
The forest is quiet, save for the sound of heavy rain as you awaken to a rainstorm. What do you do?
Akatal is gonna kind of turn to them for, well then, darling, are we safe to return now? Or are you still distracting me further?
I'm pretty sure things would have been settled by now. Sorry again.
No, it's alright. I understand. You're doing what simply was asked of you. But I do need to have a bit of a conversation with the leading people of this group before things go much further.
I thought we were already back.
We were already back. Yeah.
I was about to say, am I hallucinating?
I don't remember.
I remember, because I remember we already went back.
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah.
We did.
Well.
I mean, those words would have been said when she was originally heading back, so we'll just say it happened then. Because I genuinely, I don't remember.
I do remember we went back, and then I remember telling Helly through the telepathy that Katala was catching on.
Okay, now I remember now. Alright. Okay. Well, once we're all awake enough and gathered, Akatel's gonna kind of clear throat and will speak up. Before we head off further, I need a little bit of insurance from you guys. I didn't want to do this originally, because it can never end well for me, but I need to know for certain that if this goes the way you want it to, or doesn't, either way, that you still are going to at least help me to an equal amount. I don't need you to trust me. It's very obvious that there are things that you don't want me knowing. It didn't take Bemfer here telling me that for me to figure that out. But I
Threw
need
her ass
to
under the
know.
bus immediately.
Yep.
I
I
love
need
it.
to know to an extent that you're not just going to up and leave.
Pelibor looks extremely confused.
Didn't we already tell you that we would help you? If you thought I was lying, I don't do that. I don't do the lying thing. We're gonna help you get your relic back.
I appreciate words, however, unfortunately I've been lied to by people that I thought I could trust, and I've been since reprimanded about trusting people. So...
Well, you can trust this, that your enemies are our enemies, helping you hurts our enemies. We have more reasons to help you than just keeping a promise.
I fear that I might need that in writing from you now.
Oh, you want a contract?
Something of the like.
Okay. Then I'll start writing that.
I specifically need to know that no matter what happens, if I continue helping until you get the scythe, I need to know that you will, no matter what, help me get back the breastplate.
No, we're not doing no matter what happens and no matter what and all of that. That's way too vague. There needs to be limitations if we're putting this in writing.
Say if we disagree on something, I need to know you're not going to just leave.
I mean, that kind of depends, because if the disagree on something is like you coming out and being like, blah haha, it was a ruse, I've been working with him the whole time, but you still have to help me get my thing back. Like, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, I mean, again, Akatala, I hate to keep bringing it up, but the stench of the demon thing, I'm not gonna make any deal with you where I have to go along with whatever you say.
Which is why I am asking you to draft this contract, rather than doing it myself. That way you have more control over it than I do.
You know I'm not the type of devil that can make this magically binding, right? We could draft a contract and then we could still break it.
I did not. No, that makes things a little more difficult.
It sounds like we're going to have to trust each other at least a little bit. I mean, I could get this to the 9th and see if they have time to make this magically binding, but I doubt they will. We're all very busy.
Akatala. It is notable that while, yes, you assume Helly is probably telling the truth because she has no reason to lie about not being able to make a magically binding contract, it is still not in the nature of devils to break a contract. Even if she is threatening to, most devils inherently will not go against the exact wording of a contract. They will try to find loopholes, but not break them. you would know this. Of course, there's exceptions to every rule, and Heli may be just that exception, but generally it is not in the nature of devils to break contracts, magically binding or not.
At the very least, this way I have a written down record. So
Ellie rolls her eyes and says, "Fine, I'll come up with something, but the terms are going to be so vague and they're going to have to be pretty loose because I can't see the future and I'm not working with you if you turn out to be one of our enemies. So I'll start writing something."
basically, just you're not going to kill her and run in the middle of the night. That's what she's looking for.
I am going to write a contract that stipulates that as long as our goals align, and as long as we do nothing, neither party does anything to harm the other with intent, we will honor our agreement to retrieve each other's relics.
I was about to say, you hear that, Rain? No fireballs in the middle of the party, but Rain is not here.
Yeah. What a time for them to not be here.
I will make that language flowery and make it at least take up a page, and then
And
I will
make it
hand it
very
to
official and all that.
Yeah.
Heli's
I will hand
more
it off.
lawyer than the rest of us.
Yes, for sure.
Fair enough.
Is this satisfactory?
This kind of goes unreadable for a moment before brightening. That is wonderful. Yes, thank you.
All right. Ellie will sign it and then offer Arcatala to sign it.
She does, and then we'll.
As you go to sign it, there's a moment where you see your father's face, his instructions echoing in your ear, but you push it back and sign the contract.
Alright, and then do you mind if I keep this, or?
I just try to gesture. Like, yeah, keep it.
Wonderful. She's gonna roll it up and tuck it into her, what looks to be like a front pocket, and a pocket on the inside of her jacket up by her chest, but her hand goes a little too far into it.
All right. So we have a plan then? I look to Hellebore.
I was actually going to ask about the plan. Obviously, we don't know what's going to happen down there, but the moment that we get the scythe, we all need to be ready to get out of there. Like, the moment I put it in the bag. I feel like as soon as we see the scythe, you need to summon Dee Dee, if you can, Heli. And then we need to teleport out. But we should probably... Does anyone have preferences on where we go?
Bakatala? Guess we whisked you away from your ship one time. We can whisk you back there.
This friend of yours, does she have to know the specific location, or if you were to say, name the sanctuary, would she be able to get us there? Like, how exactly, what extent?
I mean,
does she
I
need to know?
imagine she has to at least know of it. If this is like some hidden, super secret organization that angels wouldn't know about, then she probably couldn't take us.
I'm more wondering all about a thing that is constantly moving.
DM? I would imagine that wouldn't work, but...
I'm gonna say it wouldn't. Well,
I guess
no,
if she knew where it was at that time, then yes. But I don't know.
I think
Go on.
the thing Akatala is thinking about specifically, I think, is large enough that it would work. But if you're like trying to target the sanctuary, I don't think the sanctuary is big enough.
Okay.
The sanctuary being her flagship, in case you forgot.
Yeah. The sanctuary is not like a place, really. So I don't think that's gonna work.
Well,
Do you have somewhere else in mind?
I might be able to, depending on how long I have, I might be able to give her a better location, more direct than just
You need to
saying.
work on your wording, because you're not gonna have very long to say it.
Okay. If you can get us a good location, that would be good. I feel like we should have a failsafe in case somehow we go in there and it's just like right there before you can think of anything.
Well, I've been needing to get back to Honor Among Thieves anyways, especially now with the relic missing. That is at least my first place for a lead. I just don't know if it. I would be able to find out where it is. Roughly, at least. If I'm off by a little bit, it shouldn't be too much. It is fairly large, but if I'm off by enough, we'll end up in the ocean.
You did unfortunately leave your charts on the sanctuary.
That's fucking true.
I think if we end up in the ocean, I mean, we have our potions, we have a bunch of ways to survive an ocean until we can get that figured out.
Would she have, with the amount of times she's gone to it over the last few centuries, would she have a general idea of where it would be? Like,
you'd have to glance at the night sky to say for sure.
Okay.
But probably.
Okay. Say, thinking back in the night that has just passed.
You don't imagine it's too far. Probably just south of Asunia.
Okay. Southeastern side or southwestern side of Azunia?
Like central south.
Central
if
south.
you were to
Okay.
put money on it. Like south of the mountain range.
Okay. I know I'm getting into like kind of specifics here, but how like far away from land does it like on a regular basis, will it ever drift into view of a coastline?
Almost never.
Almost never. Okay. So like that's kind of a place to start, like X amount of distance from the coastline, center south of Asunia. Yeah?
Sure.
Okay.
So
lost my train of thought. I'm sorry.
So this honor amongst thieves place, and if we end up in the ocean, then we end up in the ocean. Better than wherever we would be otherwise.
Yes. If she needs a direction, it should at this point be very. If I read the stars correctly at night, about south of Azunia.
All right.
Well, now that we have that sorted, we should be off as soon as possible.
We're off.
That is true. No, this is gonna be fun.
You begin your trek through the forest.
Mm-hmm.
The rain pounds heavy. It is... You are probably mostly soaked through by the time you decide to leave. It is cold and wet. Even with the canopy above, enough rain is getting through that it is definitely uncomfortable. You travel deeper into the forest, and you're maybe 2/3 of the way to the keep when you hear a loud thunder crack.
Oh God.
Oh boy.
Oh no. Alright. Well, Helibor was having the time of her life earlier. Like, she is like specifically trying to go where the trees are a little thinner just to get like more soaked. She loves the rain. But yeah, no, that gets her. She jumps like straight up, grabs a hold of like a tree limb, and is just like hanging there, koala style, screaming.
Oh. Friend of Thunder?
Hey.
How am I gonna do this? Philip, are you gonna stay strong? Okay. Can someone come get me and cover my ears, please? My claws aren't retracting. Oh, why are my claws not retracting?
This was if no one moves, Vemper will walk over and just like the tree.
Yeah, I was about to say Helly just looks over at Vemper and gestures.
Vemper just like sighs, rolls her eyes a bit, walks over, reaches up, pries her off the tree, then in her rolls her up in a ball kind of under her prosthetic and has her other hand just hold her ears down and just goes back to walking.
She's going to imagining that you're carrying her, but she's clawing her way kind of toward Helly, and she's going to poke her head down your shirt to hide. So she
I will lift my wing to try to cover her a bit more.
I'm trying to imagine this in my head right now, and it is
a weird situation. Yeah. But here we are.
It'd be easier if I just carried them both.
Is this the first time we've seen Helibor be afraid of thunder? I think it is. Isn't it?
I'm pretty sure there was one time, but that's when we had Div and Telson in the party.
Right. But Helly would have also been there, so Helly does know this.
Yes.
Helly would have been there.
Would it be easier if I just carried the both of you?
I just need to hide my head. I don't like seeing it.
Here, you can put it down.
Okay, here's my idea. No, never mind. I don't know if that'll work. I don't think Vimper has that kind of wingspan. I was thinking like bridal carry Heli, and then just have Hellebore lie on top of Heli.
It could be our carriage.
Yeah, pretty much.
That is funny, but I
I
you would
don't
have to
think-
be like I don't. It's not that I don't think you have the strength; it's that I don't think you have the size.
Yeah, that was why I was. I don't think Vemper has that kind of wingspan. I don't know if she
But,
can.
Helly will just
How?
say, "You can put her down. She can walk. I'll just cover her."
Okay. And
Hey.
she will set her down.
Now I
God.
will put an arm over around Hellebor's shoulder and then completely cover like her head with my wing.
Yes, Bina?
Are sirens a thing in the world?
Mhm.
So, it wouldn't be too out of character to have some form of like earplugs on her person.
Not at all, no.
Cool. Would you allow her having that on her person?
Yeah.
Okay. I immediately thought of like the beeswax way of doing it again. So I was just gonna go with that. Because I don't know if there's a better way. But yeah, she's gonna just quietly like step in front of the Hellies and will pull this like little jar out from one of her pockets and kind of hold it out to Hellebore. I don't know if this will work, but it will help the crew with blocking out sirens, so it might work for thunder.
Helleport is completely obscured. She will kind of nod to Helly.
What is it? I can't see.
I'll take it. And is it just a jar of beeswax?
Yeah, but as you take it, she like pulls out like a couple like little handkerchief looking things, but they're like very small squares, and will kind of like hold those out at the same time.
What is this?
Basically, with the wax, you want to put it not directly on skin or in ears. So what we normally do is we'll put it in one of these and wrap it around, and we'll tuck that in within the ears, and then kind of mush it to block the sound.
Can you just get that like ready, and then we can just do it? I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, no, here. And she will do so. And we'll make
So we make some earplugs for Helleport. And then I will.
You will-
Yeah, go on.
No. It's better if you reach into your shirt and put them in.
I will. I'm basically gonna like turn Hellebore around so like we are face to face, and my wings are both like making a dome over us. And then I will put the earplugs in.
Okay. I imagine these are definitely better than not having anything. So she'll call out like way too loud because she can't really measure the tone. She'll just like yell.
Thank you, Akatala. Thank you.
You can see her, because of how close she's standing, kind of like wince a little bit, not expecting the immediate shout, but then we'll give like a thumbs up and we'll tuck the rest of it away.
There's a
Pretty.
fucking ice cream truck outside.
Oh,
Go get some
really?
ice cream. Run.
I am so tempted. I'm not going to, but I'm tempted.
Give me some.
Yeah,
And then-
Okay.
bring me
The-
some.
And then don't give it to me because I'm trying to not have as many calories. So, but do buy it. Like the thought does.
Buy it, come over, and wave it in front of my face so I feel insulted.
One of the most insulting things has been put in chat that I can think of.
Oh.
Oh,
Look at it.
hang on. I gotta pull up Twitch on my second monitor. What has been put in chat? Oh, be gone bot.
Whoa.
The bot has been banished. Do not fear.
I fear.
No fear.
Afraid.
Have some fear.
A healthy amount of fear.
Hey. So now you are both blinded and deafened, Halibor.
That's wonderful. This makes it a little easier to drag her, but this has slowed everyone down considerably. She's trying her best, but there's still.
It's
You
also
were
that
also leading the
Halibor
way,
was the
right?
one who knew where the
Yeah.
keep was. So, with that being said now, I'm going to need someone to roll me a survival check to pick up where Halibor left off.
It ain't me.
Someone
I have-
survival, guys.
Make rain.
I got 4.
It's better than me.
What's my survival? Hold on. I mean, Helly shouldn't do it either because she is tending to Halibor in any case. But, just in case for the future, my survival is 0.
As is mine.
Fun. All right.
Honestly, it would make more sense if Helly's survival was considerably less than that.
Well, I guess I'm rolling then.
Mm-hmm.
6.
Nice. Nice. Nice, dude. Nice.
Rain will give you the help action. Take advantage.
Cool. 12.
12!
Doubled it.
I doubled it, you know?
Woo!
Great.
That is noticeably better.
Still rolled below 10. This is gonna go great, you guys.
Still has
As-
some sense of direction. If she feels it going way off course, she's gonna try her best.
I didn't think they'd get completely turned around. I wasn't like even in that one, I wasn't gonna have you guys get completely turned around. Unless the total was like 0 or less, then maybe. But you make your way through the forest, and it takes you much longer than it would have with Helibor's help. But you do eventually notice stone peeking through the trees. And as you draw closer, it is a structure. Distinct, noticeable, and clear. And there seems to be a bit of a clearing kind of open up around, and while the structure definitely appears to be slightly decayed, a bit crumbled, and some moss and vines growing on it, it does not seem nearly as decayed as its age would suggest, as if someone has been upkeeping it this whole time.
Well, that is just gorgeous.
It is relatively small, given the buildings you have nowadays, but the stone rises at least 3 stories high. The base of the building is at least the size of a large house, and you see an emblem emblazoned on the front, kept clean of any dust or grime or vines that is of a dragon skull split by a glaive. As a crack of thunder echoes through the area, a flash of light fills the clearing. You see a figure through one of the windows.
Or yelps and just kind of screams out.
Are we there yet?
Definitely. Well, it definitely knows we're here now.
I believe so, though, Helly, you might have to be the one to tell her that. I don't know if she can... I don't know how much she can hear.
I will try to talk as quietly as I can, but still try to get through it just next to the ear and say, "Yeah, we're here."
Okay, is anyone there? Person?
You glance back to the window and the figure is gone.
Not anymore.
Might be a ghost.
Did we all see the figure? All
Yes.
except Teleport?
Yeah, all of you who were looking.
Yeah, there's someone there, but they walked away. I don't know where they are now.
Ghosts cast shadows? I don't imagine they would.
I mean, someone might appear as shadows.
That's fair. That's true.
And, I mean, spooky, they might stretch themselves out to be both a figure and a shadow. I don't know how they work. I've been watching
Couldn't
them.
tell you. I've never been a ghost. I just make people ghosts.
Yeah, basically.
If they're not a ghost, they might be by the time we're done. Let's go.
Ghost?
Very well.
Ghost? There's not a ghost, is there? Is there? There's not a ghost, is there?
Of
Is there like
all of everything this girl has been through, thunder and ghosts are too much. That's
I mean, to be
fucking
fair.
wild.
To be fair, it makes sense. Is there like one of those door knockers on the door?
There is, yes.
Okay. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm just gonna go knock on the door using it.
Okay, you approach. The door knocker is in the shape of a dragon with a large, like, kind of handle hanging out of its mouth. As you take the knocker and doom, thump, thump, echoes through the keep.
We
Before knocks.
mention. Huh?
Hmm?
Go on.
I for just for like continuity's sake, she does do 4 knocks.
Okay.
So I need one more thump.
Thump.
Thank you. I'll whisper to Hellebore, or I guess whisper loudly enough that the party can hear, because I need you to be able to hear it. It's like, should we mention Fernic, maybe? Do you think that'll help?
Just
Well,
get 'em
I
down
don't
here.
know if they're like. I don't know if it's like the Dragon Warrior, like the I like dragons and respect them, or the Dragon Warrior is an I slay dragons and collect their body parts type of person.
think
So
we have
maybe we
story-
don't wanna.
We have stories for either case. Like, yeah, we do know Fernic, but we also defeated a dragon cult.
That's a
I
fun
guess,
story.
but like if we mention Fernic, then you know I
We'll
can't
we'll
act
play it
like I
that.
hate him. Okay. I just can we just like get inside because like the stone might like I want to be able to see. I just you promised there's not a ghost in there though, right? You didn't see a ghost.
We saw someone.
It was someone, they just disappeared. There are so many things that can just disappear. It's fine.
The
Yeah, you're right.
At this point, the door creaks open. You don't see anything on the other side other than the inside of the building. No person opened the door. You see a carpet rolling out into an entrance hall, ornate pillars rising either side of you, with what appear to be mounted trophies lining the wall. Dragon heads.
Okay, when you say carpet, sorry.
Large dragon heads hang from the walls. And a beautiful ornate red carpet lines the center of the hallway before the room opens up into what appears to be a large foyer. You see the flicker of firelight from within.
Hello.
How inviting.
Aktal's just gonna push the door to, like, as far as it can go, just to make sure there's not someone behind the door.
The door opens all the way.
Ow! Fuck! Jackass! I was trying to be spooky, hobbles out.
We're gonna also be, suspicious of our surroundings, with a smirk on our face, and we're gonna check, we're gonna kind of poke our head in looking upwards to see if there's anything above the doorway.
There is nothing above the doorway. Nothing notable above the doorway, I should say.
Hello? Is there someone home that would not mind us taking refuge from the rain and thunder momentarily?
There is no response from the inside. But for a moment you swear the fire flickers brighter.
Alright.
Charming. After you.
Do we think brighter means good or bad omen? Because it could be either.
Usually.
Typically good, yes.
Alright then. Do we want to be... No, I think she's fully expecting this to be trapped, and she's gonna do this anyways. She's gonna just stroll right in.
Okay. You...
Keeping her wits about her for anything obvious, but...
What's your passive investigation?
Yeah. Will be 15.
Okay. You stroll in and see no immediate signs of traps. I assume the rest of you follow her?
Uh-huh.
As the last of you enter, the door shuts behind you.
I lied, I think it's 20. Hold on, I need to double check. It might be 20.
As the door shuts behind you, the thunderstorm dampens to a muffled pounding.
Oliver is going to exit the shirt, feeling the rain stop. And she'll give like a questioning look to everyone, reaching her hands up like to the earplugs. Is it good? Am I good?
No, not.
Aktal is just gonna, thumbs up.
Okay. She'll yank the earplugs out.
You pull out...
I don't know if it changes... Oh, sorry.
Your brand comes with them. Roll a new character.
You pull out the beeswax. And the rain is muffled. Every now and then you hear the distant roll of thunder, but it is dampened far more than you'd expect by these stone walls. As she does, Helly, you hear Philly whisper in your ear, "Mistress Alicia, I detect the presence of Fae."
It's always fun.
Hallie sighs and then says, "Everyone, watch your words. Phase around."
Oh,
Lovely.
wonderful. That is wonderful.
Well, that's especially concerning. If they're Fae and we just walked into their abode.
Probably.
Don't touch anything. Do not be rude. mind your manners. Don't give away information.
Helly says, "Don't touch anything," and Akatela immediately kind of drops their hands, suspiciously from, totally not trying to, like, poke around and see if there's anything that she can just kind of take.
Swipe.
I think Helly's actually looking directly at Rain as she says this, but
Who
it's
I
funny.
imagine is curiously eyeing one of the dragon head mounts on the wall.
Anything you take can create a debt that they can choose how that you repay, and you don't want that.
As you walk through the entrance hall towards the foyer, there are, of course, the dragon head mounts on the top, but there are also tables that kind of line the halls and paintings that all seem like mementos. You see the same 4 women in most of the paintings. You see a blue-skinned girl in armor with a glaive and split-dyed hair as she is smiling, her arms around the other, around 2 of the other 3 in the painting, and one face in particular feels distantly familiar to each of you, especially to Hellebore. The 2 that the arms are around are give me a second to double check descriptions. A pale-skinned, what appears to be elven woman, with heterochromia, 1 red eye, 1 purple, long brown hair, and she seems to smile as she leans into the arm of the armored warrior. The other is a pale-skinned, white-haired girl, her hair done up slightly, and you see her hand is clasped with the 4th woman, what appears to be a satyr woman with kind of short blue hair, who is smiling along with the other 3. Another painting depicts the blue-skinned girl and the brown-haired woman in beautiful, ornate clothing, standing hand in hand with a pair of matching rings. Another picture still depicts that is a fair point. Hellebore...
And in her eyes, because she probably would have, if that detail
Yes.
could be seen.
So Hellebore, the markings on the brown-haired woman's face look strikingly similar to Todd's. And all of you do notice, instead of pupils in her eyes, the symbol of a scythe over a skull.
Ram sod. Holy shit.
You also see the blue-haired woman has the crest of a Kyr in her... the blue-haired... blue-skinned woman has the crest of a Kyr in her eyes. You see these 4 women again and again, and there's some people who appear in different paintings, but it's mostly these 4. And these paintings look old, even with the attention and care they've been given. It's clear that they are ancient. Maybe as old, if not older than this keep, which has existed since the era of heroes. You see on the tables between the pillars there are what appear to be artifacts. Little pieces of history, vases and pieces of jewelry that seem old, incredibly old design, but otherwise relatively unimportant. Like the kind of thing that a collector would seek, not for its historical significance, but for its value.
Okay, Helleborus suss the fuck out. She kind of narrows her eyes at each of these paintings. I feel like she kind of, especially like seeing the markings, she kind of like absentmindedly raises a hand and touches her own, which I think I've mentioned before. She has the same markings, it's just under her fur, so no one can see it. But yeah, she kind of narrows her eyes at that, and is there any stairway that looks like it's going down?
No. The hall opens up into the foyer ahead, but that seems to be the only way to go right now.
Okay. She'll kind of just turn and speak quietly to the others.
Yeah, we should get out of here, like, as soon as possible. Definitely look for a way, like, down.
We could always be down.
That's true.
I think those stupid check. Goddamn. Where? Yep. Okay. Are there are a lot of collectibles you said. What exactly are there for like small, easily pocketable things?
Like little cups and goblets and like pieces of jewelry.
Okay. Yeah, so she's gonna kind of pace the room a little bit. At one point, after noticing the paintings, will speak up. Well, we definitely seem to be in the right place, if that had any indication. And is really hoping that her words is going to make people look away from her. And then when it does seem like most people aren't looking, we're gonna attempt to pocket a bit of the things. Don't fuck me over now, please.
You're stealing from potentially a fae. You're getting fucked over no matter what you do right now.
Yep. I know what I'm doing.
No, you don't.
I know what I'm doing. Oh goddamn! It was almost a 20. Instead, it'll be a total of 19.
Okay. It seems like nobody noticed you grab something.
Did it feel like the aura of the area got more threatening?
No.
Okay. Yeah, she probably went for jewelry first.
Okay. Do you make your way?
Right?
I want to know it. I think. I mean, you rolled very good on stealth, so you were going to get away with it anyway. But I think, in particular, Helly is watching Rain. She doesn't even clock that you're doing this because she's keeping an eye on Rain.
She's used to Rain shenanigans, not Akatala's.
Oh no, the
We're using
shenanigans
this
they've
to our
multiplied.
advantage.
Do you make your way into the foyer?
Yes.
Indeed.
The floor of the foyer is carpeted with the same kind of beautiful red. You see etched into the carpet is that same emblem from the door, a dragon's skull split by a glaive. You see a little fireplace currently lit, and it looks fresh, as if the fire was just set. set out on the table are 5 plates of 5 cups of what appears to be tea, and 5 plates of little biscuits. There is enough space on the couches around for maybe 7, 8 people to sit around the fireplace.
I'll again whisper to everyone, remember, don't take anything. There's no such thing as free gifts.
Okay, yeah, maybe we should just like V down. The fact that there's 5 is not okay right now. That's not good.
You see a set of stairs either side of the fireplace heading up, and you begin to hear the sound of heavy armored footsteps from above.
Ellie shakes her head and says, at this point, if we're expected guests, it might be considered rude to not greet them.
Probably. Do you want to double back to the entrance?
Considering
Should we double back to the entrance? We're throwing caution to the wind, and we're like calling partially up the stairs.
Right. Okay. This is we've come this far. Let's just talk to them.
The smart thing to do right now would be to write it out.
Ellie nods.
You suddenly see, stepping out to the top of the staircase, a woman dressed head to toe in dragon scale armor. She's got a mask, she's got a visor down over her face that shapes into the snout of a dragon, and on her back a glaive made from a dragon's tooth and inlaid with 12 draconic scales. 5 chromatic, 5 metallic, 1 scale that seems to have the 5 chromatic dragon colors, and a beautiful platinum scale.
Emperor's feeling very itchy all of a sudden.
Same.
Damn, I wish Fernick was here.
As she descends down the stairs, each footstep heavy, echoing with the impact, you hear her voice from beneath the visor. It almost seems distorted as she says, "Welcome to my abode, travelers. Please rest."
Yeah, I don't know if that's a smart idea. Hello. This is interesting.
Ellie
Wow, you
will-
look amazing.
Ellie will bow and say, what may we call you?
Call me Petal. It is a pleasure. What are your names?
Just so I have it on record, I was imagining like the moment Bemfer got finished saying we should write this out, she just immediately kind of gets to one knee.
Akatala's like slightly kind of has a leg outstretched and is like leaning forwards and slightly down. Is not bowing, but seems to be like leaning to get a closer look without actually getting closer.
Right.
With their hands like clasped up close to their neck, just so that they don't try and grab something. Like they're actively holding onto their collar.
Elber said it straight up. She don't bow.
I was about to say, I should note, like, Helly's not continuously bowing. It was like a polite bow, and then she stands up.
Vemfer was like, royalty, I know my place.
You may call me Helly.
She nods as she reaches the bottom of the stairs, glancing to the rest of you.
Akatala seems a little awestruck at the moment.
Come on, I'm not that scared. They kind of lift a gauntlet to their visor. That shit. As they kind of twist the helmet and pull it off, you see A blue-skinned woman, the crest of a Kir in her eyes, split-dyed hair, pink and blue, with two white braids. The hair kind of falls. As soon as the helmet comes off, it flows down to just past her waist.
The fuck was she keeping all that?
As she tucks
It's
the
magic,
helmet,
don't worry about it.
She tucks the helmet under her arm and says, "There we go. That's better. I'm sorry. I forgot I had that on."
Oh, and you're pretty underneath it too. Damn it!
Oh.
Oh, this was.
She kind of fidgets with a ring over her ring finger, as you say that.
Wow.
You may call
you
me
were.
Vemfer.
That's...
Vemfer.
Yes.
I imagine Rain will say his name at some point.
At some point.
No, I feel like he'd probably lie.
That's true. He'd probably say like
Sandy.
Sandy or something.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Either way, Rain gives a name. He provides this pedal person with something to call him.
Akatala will outstretch a hand for shaking it.
Pedal will kind of set the helmet down on the kind of there's a little figurine of a goat at the kind of end of the stair railing. She'll put the helmet on that and will shake your hand.
She kind of has it outstretched slightly to the side, and then once it's grabbed, she'll put her other hand on top, kind of clasping it, and we'll give a small bow. We'll saying, "You can call me Akatala."
Akatala, a nice name. She glances towards you, Hellebore.
Hellebore don't trust this one bit. She's got one of those lower hands. She does not have her scythe pulled out, but it is back there and it is ready to take it out. As she just says bluntly, Hellebore.
As she does turn to Hellebore, her gaze kind of fixates on the scythe, and she doesn't even seem to react to you saying your name. After a minute, after a moment, she shakes her head and smiles. Nice to meet you all.
Did she take her hand away after?
No,
she just kind of...
she's not clutching your hand. You can pull away, but she didn't pull hers away.
She didn't either. She's still kind of holding this stranger's hand.
As she kind of comes to her senses again, she will pull her hand away. A pleasure.
There's a slight sad look.
What brings you all here?
Now here's where we get to choose. Are we telling the truth, or...?
We're just passing through. We're looking for a way underground.
Underground? No, you won't find anything like that here. I think the closest entrance is up in your, up in the War's Wusa city.
So we have a few different ways of not believing that.
We have a lot of sources that tell us this is where we need to be.
Rest, stay out of the rain, but I promise you're not going to find what you're looking for here. Her gaze once again fixates on Hellebore's scythe.
Hellebore ain't beating around the bush. She
Here we go.
she just looks back, kind of catching her gaze.
We're here to get Domi.
Whoa.
Do you know where it is?
Her gaze flits from your scythe to you. Oh. I see. Well, unluckily for you, Domi is lost. It is impossible to get.
Why?
How is it impossible?
It sank when Soul struck the earth.
And we have information that it is in the Underdark. Near here.
It is not in the Underdark. I can tell you that much. It was
How?
in...
How can you tell us that?
It was in Ocean's Isle when Ocean's Isle sunk. It is lost
Ocean's
to the
Isle-
waves.
Ocean's Isle sunk a long time ago. Have you been keeping track of it the whole time?
Trust me, I would know if Domi had resurfaced.
That insight.
Roll insight.
I'm also gonna insight that.
Yeah.
Hey, natural 20. Fuck yeah.
Oh, that's 17.
Total of 30.
30, 17. Was anyone else rolling?
16.
16.
6.
6. Hellebore and Vemfer, you believe that she believes what she's saying. Akatala. She knows for a fact Domi has not resurfaced. This is not just a confidence in her own knowledge. This is whatever knowledge she has is absolute. Domi sank with Ocean's Isle and has not returned, has not resurfaced.
At the very least, we believe there is a way nearby that stems from an entrance down here.
And why don't you have some tea and some biscuits and rest, warm up from the cold weather?
We do not need rest. I will inform you because they will probably not be far behind. We need to get this relic before some very bad people do. And they will probably not come through and be nearly as kind as us. We need to make sure that we get it before they do. If you do not believe that it is in the Underdark, that is fine. We still seek passage. We will look for ourselves.
You're not going to let me get off without an explanation, are you?
No, this is of the utmost importance.
And here I was hoping we could have tea.
Does it look like she's going for the weapon on her back at all?
Not yet. But she's
Okay.
definitely shifted to a slightly more defensive stance.
Femfer
Akatela is
is
getting a little closer.
Femfer isn't moving, but she is ready to jump in the way of her if she moves to attack anyone.
I am Petal
Akatela's getting
Drifter,
within melee.
and I am the warrior who felled Chaos and Order. I was tasked with ensuring this blade that you seek is never found. You will not get past me, nor will anyone else. So give up your search now. I have lived longer than you can comprehend, and I will live longer than you will ever comprehend.
How long has it been since the War of Heroes?
Over 2,000 years.
Okay. Akatala, being a smartass, when she says, I've lived longer than you can comprehend, is like, oh, it's been, what, 2,000 years?
Now, will you have some tea with me?
You were not supposed to give this to anyone under any circumstances.
Correct. Not even if they wield... Not even if they wield Death's Scythe.
Well, I don't.
Her expression kind of
You
falls.
don't?
Wait, what?
Is that not what that is?
I thought...
I would certainly hope that I would be much more capable if I was using, like, the actual real thing. No, this is a replica.
Oh. I thought...
You thought what?
Do you believe in reincarnation?
Not... I suppose it's possible? Did you think that I was the reincarnation of your wife?
Maybe. I hoped.
He's mine now, bitch.
Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, that's kind of so sweet. I think I want to throw up.
Just after it disappeared from the keep, I thought maybe... Harbor would know more about this than I would. I should ask her.
What? Oh no.
Which is why I was hesitant about doing this without Ayla here.
Oh no.
I called it.
But, we'll just say Rain missed that for
Well,
now.
the thing is, Helly wouldn't have, and Helly would be
That's-
like, "Whoa, Harbor."
True. Anyway, so, no, you're not getting the scythe, but you can keep out of the rain for a while. I haven't had guests in
Listen.
years.
Listen, Petal. I get you're pretty used to how things are going, being alive for so long, but things change, new things happen. All of us have a lot of unique things that are first time in history to have ever happened, and we will also be the first time in history to resurface Domi.
No. I understand what you think you're doing, and I appreciate what you think you're doing. But no,
I don't think you do.
I will not let you.
So this is a matter of letting us, then.
I will not let you walk to your deaths.
I don't see how that's your problem.
If we're just going to go down there and die anyways, then we wouldn't get the scythe, would we? So why does it hurt to let us through?
Because if I let you through, then your deaths are on my hand. I let enough
Not if
people die during the War of Heroes. I'm not going to let anyone else die.
So what you're saying is you're not going to show us the way, because then it will be your fault we died. So if we find it on our own, then it's fine.
I'm not going to let you pass, because then it will be my fault you died. If you pass at all, get past my keep, make it down there, when you die, and it is not an if, it is a when. You are searching for the... She kind of pauses and squints a little bit. The blessing of the god of death.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, that's a word. I've heard that one in a while.
What would absolve you of this? What the guilt that you would feel, how would we get rid of it? Because the only solution I'm seeing is to kill you.
Well, kill me is a bit of a stretch. I mean, if you tried that, I don't think Bloom would be very happy, nor would Dora.
And if
Who are
we don't
they?
get this scythe, no one's going to be happy.
If you don't get this scythe, then everyone's going to be happy, because that scythe is going to remain where it is, beneath the ocean, where it belongs, and no one is going to get it.
Until the massive group of people that also want it come charging in here.
I think we're the
and-
only people that know this.
Clearly not, because you got your information from somewhere, which is a problem in of itself. But I don't think you understand quite who you're talking to. I killed Chaox and Ordon at the same time.
Okay. I don't really care about that right now. I'm not going to back down, so you can work with us, or I suppose we can try to fight you and all die here, and you'll still have our deaths on your conscience.
I'm not
So,
going to kill
if you care so much, then why don't you go with us?
Well-
Take us down there, escort us so we don't die if you're so powerful.
No.
We do our best to not be tracked, but it's impossible to think that our enemies can't find out that we came here.
So
And they have a lot more of us. More than us.
So you turn away, you found nothing here, and you leave, and your enemies follow wherever you go next. And even if they do come here, I can take them.
Do you think you can just take everyone?
I fought armies where each soldier is stronger than any mortal today. On my own.
Good for you. There are... Do you know how many people had to fight the gods? You're not the only one who's ever done it. You're not the only one possible to be this strong.
There's also plenty of people in that same war that are still alive, and I'm sure just as strong as you.
I managed to almost kill Mortem during the war.
But you didn't, did you?
That. Oh boy.
I'm sure I could
Okay.
now.
Oh,
I love
yeah,
I
of
love the
course.
distinction here. You've killed two gods, and you almost killed Martin.
He was strong, okay?
Oh,
Look, I've never known any legendary warrior worth their salt actually bragging about anything they've done. If you're strong, then you show it, and if you're not, then you brag about it.
If I show it, you would... Is this enough? As you see, she holds out a hand. You see the crest of a Akir appear, but not in any...
we lost Helly.
She
Oh.
put her hand out and Helly immediately fucking evaporated.
Yeah.
Holy shit, guys.
She put her hand out and Helly was deleted from the universe.
It's enough. Bye.
Is this enough for you?
Is this enough? She puts her hand out. As you see the crest of Akir appear in front of her hand, as it glows far brighter than any crest you have ever seen, and you can feel the divinity radiating off of it from where you stand. Is that enough?
Jokes on you. Jokes on you, idiot. I have resistance to radiant damage. Get fucked.
Oh, that's cute.
Happy now? Do you believe me or whatever?
No,
don't think
I'm
I
not,
understand.
because I've faced people stronger than you in combat before. You think you're the only strong person here? You think that there's not armies more of people just like you that are not going to flood in here?
I'm just trying to retire and live with my sister, who is currently out exploring the plains.
Then
Do you want
retire.
tea?
let us go.
Do you want tea or do you not want tea?
If
I
we
don't
go
care
down-
about your tea.
If we go down and we die, then it has nothing to do with you. You'll probably get armies of people coming later, and you're gonna get a chance to show off this strength that you think you have. But if we go down there and we get what we're looking for and we leave, they'll have no reason to come here, and you can live peacefully with your sister for the rest of the time.
No, I can't. Because if that blade leaves where it is currently, everything goes to shit.
Everything is already going to shit. How up to date are you with everything out there? Obviously not.
I get the news pamphlets delivered every month.
Public
From
news.
the Empire.
You think the public
Which is
people know
biased.
everything?
Look, the sure, maybe I haven't heard from Harlow in a few decades, and maybe I haven't seen Aspai in a few centuries, and maybe the Valley's been off doing whatever, but I assure you, I am not to leave this post, because if Domi disappears, you rekindle a war that started before any of you were born, before any of us were born, before this world was born. You
Speaking of rekindling the war, if we don't get Domi and get as strong as we possibly can, then Morlena's gonna do the crest hunt and the war all over again.
Oh, I remember her. She's still kicking. After all of
Yes.
that?
Yeah, it's insane. It's to think that there are other people that survived through that and are just as strong now.
I know there are other people who survived through that. I just named like 6 of them. Morlina.
And you think they're all on your side? They're all pro keeping the world safe?
Morlina being alive does add an interesting element.
How about Lily's brother being back and active?
I knew about that. I've been keeping a close eye on him.
How about Nala being under control of a group that is trying to get these relics that we're trying to stop?
And to have already located 2 out of the 3.
Only more reason why I need to make sure that they don't find Domi.
Exactly.
I killed
So we
Morlina
can
once
get it
before. I
first.
can do it again.
What have you been doing for the last 2,000 years?
Training?
Have you been, I don't know, amassing a vampire army?
I'm a one-woman army.
Okay, Morlena's a one-woman army, and then she also has an extra army.
Do you want me to do you want to fight me? Is that what you want to happen here?
I'll tell you exactly what I want. I want you to take your tea, and I want you to put it back upstairs and leave us to our own devices, and you will never see us again.
How
No,
dumb should I
because-
be?
If I do that, you're going to die.
Hey guys, how dumb should I be?
I don't know. You've already been pretty dumb so far. Let's
I
keep the
know.
ball. Let's keep the ball rolling, I guess.
But do I want to be the amount of dumb that is trying to take the glaive from her?
That was whoa.
That's pretty bad.
Okay.
That's pretty dumb.
Stupid check.
Ellie would continue the conversation as soon as we resolve whether the glaive is trying to keep going.
Huh. How, like, how does it look like attached to her? Like, is it something that she might be able to feel in any non-magical way that it has been removed? Like, is she, like, kind of holding onto it? Is it, like, rubbing against the back of her head or something?
Not particularly.
Where are her hands in relativity to
In
the glaive?
front of her.
Okay.
The glaive is on her back, so kind of the opposite side
If
of her body.
Yes. If I try and get, like, a step, like, closer to being behind her, does she, like, shift to
No.
move? No.
Look, I'm
Look,
trying to help.
You asked me if I wanted to fight you. The answer is no. I don't want to fight anyone. We don't have to. I'm so tired of devils and mortals and everyone fighting people they should be helping. We're on the same side. It sounds like we want the same thing.
We are on the same side, which is why I am asking you to leave. Either take the tea and take the break from the rain, or leave. Because that scythe needs to stay where it is.
Okay. I turn to everyone and say, let's go. I turn to walk out.
Gotta follow.
Halibor is going to message Ellie.
What's the plan here?
Just come.
No, I'll leave it. That's too dumb. I don't want to risk that. We're gonna follow.
Akatala, as you begin to walk away, can you roll either athletics or acrobatics?
Uh-oh. We're fucked.
Oh, God.
I don't think it matters, but
Probably not.
she did roll relatively low.
Oh
25.
That is lower than 37.
fuck.
That's low, motherfucker.
As you begin to walk away, she suddenly reaches out and grabs at you, like kind of grabbing you by the wrist. I'd also recommend putting back what you took before you go. Harbor's not exactly a fan of thieves.
Why stick with rain for so long? Interesting.
Would you, for no reason in particular, if I were to say, like, send someone to, like, talk to you, a historian, would you talk to her?
Maybe.
Because she got a little scared of you last time.
I didn't. Did I scare someone off? I didn't.
Well, I think more of she saw you and was like, that looks like someone we probably shouldn't piss off. Which, I mean, I kind of agree with her.
I mean, after that druid woman got so nervous she wouldn't even introduce me to her daughter, I tried to stop scaring people off. Damn it.
I don't exactly know how long it was. She is an elf, and in some of the later years, so.
I mean, if she wants to come and chat, I'd talk to her.
Wonderful. Is she still holding me?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll gladly send her that message because, in fact, no, I'm not gonna say that. No, I will. In general, she was the one that pointed me to this house, that it was here, thinking that it was, abandoned. Because, it was a few while, long ago that she tried approaching, so, didn't think anyone would still be alive. Especially
Yeah.
given the crest, she does like to research those.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
Immortality does weird things. Are you gonna put back what you took?
I mean, it can't. You need to let go of me first, because it was in the other.
She'll let go of your wrist.
Thanks. We're gonna start walking back to the entryway, which is where she took the things from. I have to ask this question: am I being followed?
Not that you can tell.
But I can tell I don't like that. She's gonna put back most of it.
Most of it?
Most
Most of it.
You're holding on to something?
I don't like the way he said that.
Yeah, no shit, you're stealing from a
Yeah.
fucking fae.
I thought she kind of knows that.
It was Haley was very clear. Hey, don't do this for this reason.
Fine. Okay. We'll put back most of it and then kind of take a step forwards before like pausing, and it's like, no, okay, and we'll kind of like grab the last thing and set it down on the table, and we'll leave.
Okay.
We're not gonna be that dumb, not today.
Haley will walk out. It's still raining, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Haley doesn't care at this point right now. Haley just walks down the steps and then stops and waits for everyone.
Helipor's right there with you.
And then I guess we wait for Akatala a little bit.
Yep.
And Haley says, she's strong. I think she's stronger than us, but she's definitely not as strong as she thinks she is if she can think she can take on everyone who will come here. So, and I will summon V.
You speak V's name, hold out your hand, and nothing happens.
Do I still take... does it activate enough that it hurts? And it just fizzles?
Yeah.
Or what?
You, it burns you slightly, and the spell, the summon doesn't take hold. So I'd say take half damage than what you would normally take.
Does it use the spell slot?
How mean do I want to be? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say it does not take a spell slot.
That's almost max damage. What the fuck? I think Kelly would try again.
It
I'm
doesn't
nervous
work.
there.
What the fuck?
We may need to get further away. Fucking bitch. Let's just get further away and you can try again. We don't have time for this. This is...
Ellie will walk further away as far as Halibor seems to think we might need to do.
Helibor is stomping at this point. If it is still thundering, she jumps, but the anger is overpowering anything else in there. For anyone watching, she seemed ready to try to kill this person at any point. Yeah. She's gonna stomp into the woods to the point where it's out of sight. The building.
Try again.
With Drifter Keep out of sight, you try to summon V, and V appears.
Allie, there is much relief from Allie. Okay. I guess we just can't summon anything over there? Does that mean we're not going to be able to teleport out either?
Potentially.
It's an
I don't
entrance
know
for it to
how-
be, but
I
if
don't know how
the
deep that might
lights-
go.
There's a chance we might not be able to. I might not even be able to bring Dee Dee down there.
Well, if we can't use any of our resources down there, then we really are fucked.
Well, we won't know until we know. Come on, and I'll climb aboard V.
We go.
You climb
gonna
aboard
bring
V.
I think it would take 2 trips, but I will bring everyone into the ethereal so that we can go back.
Okay.
I can't wait for V to get fucking vanished the moment we get close and just gets trapped in the fucking ethereal.
Oliver would suggest that we try to go like a good bit underground and then head that way.
Okay.
You make your way underground, then make your way back towards Drifter Keep. You see, as you get closer, you see the opening, a tunnel slowly spiraling deeper and deeper and deeper underground. That seems to
Can you tell where it
originate
came from?
from Drifter Keep.
Go to the tunnel.
You approach the
Can we-
tunnel.
What's going on,
Sorry.
Dina?
I was wondering, for my sake, can we tell, like, give or take, where from the keep it originated from?
No, not really.
I want to know if my theory was correct, but if I can't tell. That's alright.
You approach the tunnel in the ethereal plane, and easily enough, you are able to approach the tunnel.
Woo! Woohoo! V solves things for us once again. I would get us into the tunnel, but would not put us on the material plane.
Okay.
Not quite yet.
Fair enough.
And then I guess we start going downward.
You begin to descend, making your way deeper and deeper. The tunnel eventually opens up, very deep underground. You see the Underdark fold out before you. A beautiful underground landscape with glowing flora, flowing water, and off in the distance you see what appears to be a large city. This stretch of Underdark seems isolated. There is no way in other than where you've come down from, and no way out except further ahead. Even the water flowing in the Underdark is barely seeping through cracks in the stone to form into lakes. You see a sign at the base of the entrance tunnel with the city in the distance. But as we've established before, you can't read from the ethereal.
I'll look to Hellebore and say, should we go back into the material here? Or should we just stay like this until we get there? Oh no. By conventional means, we're pretty much untrackable here. But anyone who can do anything with the ethereal, we're probably easier to track to them than we would be normally.
You know more about these magic and capabilities than I do. I'll trust you with it. I'm just happy we got down here.
I will command V to bring us back to that material.
V attempts to, and nothing happens.
Ooh.
Oh no.
This could be we can scout here all we want, but we can't do anything until we go through the thing. There's probably something preventing planar travel.
Makes sense.
That's the case. We just need to get a good enough distance away from here again. Then we should be fine.
It might be over this whole area.
That would also make sense.
That's like a lot. There's a lot of ground to cover for something like that.
Akatala and Hellebor. You also feel like the air almost seems more still here than you've ever felt anywhere before.
Still in what way? Like, how?
It's like almost suffocatingly still.
Okay.
If you were to try, you could take bites out of the air.
Does it does it...
It doesn't seem to flow around you. It almost feels like you are walking through water.
Okay.
Or wading through mud.
Even in the ethereal?
Even in the ethereal.
Okatala kind of like smacks her lips a little bit, with a slightly confused look on their face as all the other conversations are happening.
I think we should at least walk a ways. It might be a perimeter thing. I mean, we couldn't do anything too close, and then we went further, and I feel like we should try that first.
Let's keep walking then.
You begin to walk towards the city in the distance. You move through the Underdark. Beautiful stone formations making up an incredible landscape. The air still feels suffocating to Akatala and Hellebor as you move. You make some great distance, and V tries again, but nothing. Closer still to the city, and still nothing.
Does the air quality get worse?
It doesn't get worse, but it definitely doesn't get better.
Alright, I will ask this question for the rest of you. Admittedly, this is my first time being within the ethereal, I believe, at the very least underground. Is the air always like this?
So
No.
you're always like, what?
No.
Thick.
Helly and Vemper, you have no idea what they're talking about.
Ellery said
Okay,
no, you
sorry.
can sense it too, right? I'm not
No.
crazy, yeah?
This is
I know what you're talking about. It's not normally like this. It's not normally like this in the Underdark either.
like what?
Not to this
Like-
level. Thick.
Huh?
It
Kind of difficult to breathe.
feels like we're moving through mud, almost.
have Hallie and Vimper like been slowly getting a lead like and walking? Because the other two are slowed down.
yeah. Like they aren't. It mechanically their speed isn't changed, but it like you probably do end up going like an extra foot every like 4 turns kind of situation. Where you just like
Interesting.
slowly gain distance.
Interesting.
Just so that you
Is
have
Rain-
just so that
is
you have all
Rain-
the information, Rain also would be feeling the heaviness.
Huh.
Might be a mortal thing.
Could be a crest thing.
Could also be.
I believe that.
Did Agatala have a crest? I might have just made that up. I don't know. My brain told me that she did. I couldn't just be lying at my fucking ass right now.
Vemfer did hear that conversation. She might. She doesn't know.
Okay, I think she'll keep that opinion to herself then, or she'll say that telepathically to Helly, at the very least.
Could also be a devil thing that we don't.
But if that's the case, then wouldn't I be feeling something, at least a little bit of something then?
I mean, is it a problem? Is it you can't keep going because of it?
No, it's just
No, it's
weird.
it's fine. This makes sense. This is extremely well guarded. If it were as simple as someone just doing this, then they would have taken him a long time ago. I need. What are we going to say to get down? What can we say to get down here?
We still don't even. How far away is the city at this point?
A few kilometers. So a ways out still.
Like a lot of time to go there and potentially have to come all the way back up to the surface to get back in anyway.
Yeah.
If it is the case that we can't travel through planes while down here, then we won't be able to rely on V to get us into anything while we're here. It might be worth it, if we're planning on being down here anyway, to go and scout it out and see what we can find going through walls and stuff.
Agreed.
True.
Just for the Americans' reference, 1 kilometer is a little over half a mile. So, a couple miles it would be.
Okay.
That definitely seems the best option. It might seem like a waste of time now, but it will be safety, if anything.
We do need to try out, probably before we even go back into the house, we need back into the keep. We need to see if this is only planar travel that is blocked or all teleportation. If it's only planar, we might be able to just bring Dee Dee with us the whole time, and then he'll be around to teleport us out.
Looking around, is there? I imagine like it's the Underdark. There's probably like massive mushrooms and large plants, right?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Okay.
Now that I've seen the plants down here, I should be able to try to teleport us as well once we're on the surface.
Might be able to skip the keep in general anyway.
Am I crazy? I thought we had a second idea of going through the water and we saw water coming through a wall slightly. Am I insane? Am I misremembering things?
There was another idea of how to get to the Underdark, but at this
don't know if
point,
that's
I feel like
yeah,
the fear is like, even if we do that, if we still get to a point where, you know, we can't continue here, then yeah.
Fair enough.
How long, like how many hours would it take for us to get to the city?
Not
very many,
too
like maybe an
long.
hour and a half.
Yeah. Like an hour, maybe.
here's where my head's at. Let me read my thing just to make sure I have this correct.
Because we've
I
done
can have V out for 4 hours. How long did it take us to get here?
Like 40 minutes?
Now, if this
45?
is the same as Rain Spell before, Dan was able to stay much longer than the hour time limit because he was unable to be desummoned. He was unable to travel back to hell. With that said, we're not on the material. It's very possible we get to the end of this 4 hours and V gets desummoned from the ethereal because we just can't teleport into the material. But I guess if that happens, I can just summon her again. Because if she can be desummoned, then she can be resummoned.
If you can summon, like,
If she can't, if this is a place where I can't summon her, then it stands to reason she can also not leave here, which means he wouldn't be desummoned at the end of the time limit.
That's true.
Unless this is a fucky one-way haul type of thing where she can leave but she can't come back.
I could see that as well, though.
If that happens, then worst comes to worst, we have to fly back to the surface on our own without the 90-foot movement speed of a horse, which we weren't able to rely on the 90-foot movement speed anyway because she couldn't carry all of us.
Yeah.
So it's not an issue. I say we move on to the city.
Can you summon your summons in the ethereal?
Yeah, I don't see why.
Okay.
Why not? I can summon my summons anywhere.
Okay.
Anywhere. Except
Anywhere.
for cursed places
where
like this.
Except where you tried to and you couldn't.
I will note, I don't think I properly described it. Like, when Helly did that and it didn't work, there was an absolute look of panic. Like, this is her one thing. If it doesn't work, then... Helly votes we move on to the city.
As do I. Be them for her.
Okay.
Oh,
You,
yeah.
Definitely the smartest decision. So yeah, let's do
you
it.
make your way to the city.
Air get worse?
No, but it doesn't get better. Even there at the city, you try and V, but nothing. You see Drow and mostly just Drow, actually, moving about the city. And
Go on.
you see everywhere throughout the city the same symbol. A web with a person kind of struggling against the restraints, and the maw of a spider above. If you would like to roll a religion check, though, Hellebore, you specifically would recognize this symbol.
Wolf, right?
You...
17 is fun.
Hallie, are you rolling?
Yep. What was it? Religion?
Religion.
Oh wait, shit, religion. Nope, same number. We're good.
20.
All of you would recognize this then. This is... Hellebore, this is slightly twisted. It is very similar to the symbol of Lolth you've seen before, but there are minor differences in the details. The person is more detailed. They seem less content and more struggling. Helly, Vemfer, and Akatala, you specifically would recognize this as the emblem of the Lothsworn. The people who have sworn not only their life, but their whole soul and dedication to the villainous goddess Lolth, and to those villainous aspects of her.
Ella.
Alright, well, I'm starting to realize why she was so insistent that we would just die.
Yeah, they don't. Probably not going to be friendly.
That's fine. We have other ways to move silently and without being noticed. But this is like a full-size city, right?
Yes, it is massive. You can't see the end of it. And there's no way around.
This is a lot of ground to cover. It honestly, it's even being able to go through walls and being unimpeded. This is going to take a long time to find anything, and we don't even know if it's in the city. It might be outside the city.
They
It's
said
for all
that
we know,
it
it could
sunk.
be. Go on, sorry.
They said that it sunk with the cities. I'd assume it'd be here, but someone could have taken it
Rain-
out.
Rain would also point out that this does not look anything like the city that he believes the scythe is in. Or at least that he's confident this isn't the right place. I don't know how he'd phrase it, but Rain is confident this is not the city. This is not where it is.
So what do we think? Further down?
Maybe. Or there might be an older section of the city. Maybe this was like a new addition. We could keep looking a little bit.
I don't. Hallie, this is a big place. We're gonna be here for a while. Like, days at least.
I know, and this is a big deal. We can't just give up just because it's a lot of ground to cover. We
don't
have
get hungry
to
on
find
this
it,
area, do we?
Ellie.
No, you do not.
Okay. I guess we get looking then.
Okay. Roll investigation.
Eight.
The
15.
dice hate me.
8.
I got a 15.
Okay.
11.
8, 15, 11, and Tate's not here. You... The first thing that happens is you reach the 4-hour mark and V does not disappear.
Okay.
How long are you willing to search for any lead?
It is whenever someone would stop Helibor. She would be down here for the rest of her life looking for. Like, she is on a mission. She's literally not stopping. Welcome back, Tate. Roll investigation.
Oh, shit, okay. GMO 20.
Okay. Still, the first thing that happens is you hit the 4-hour mark and V doesn't disappear. With that being said, how long, now that Tate's back, so that you've got the question too, how long would you be willing to search?
Vemper goes until she is told to stop.
Fair enough.
Okay, so it's all on Helly.
I guess. I mean, Helly mentioned it might be days at least, and Hellebore seemed okay with that. So days, I guess, and then we'll reconvene and think about if this is working or not.
About an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours after V should have vanished, Vemfer, do you split up or do you search as a party?
I think it's too dangerous to split up right now.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Then about an hour and a half after V should have vanished and didn't, you find a gate. One at the end of the city that connects from wall to wall and stretches from floor to ceiling and even into the ethereal. It blocks your path, and if you attempt to move around it, the walls on the other side of the gate seem to block you from traveling through them as well. And emblazoned onto the front of the gate is an all too familiar emblem. The crest of Mortem.
It looks like this is it.
I feel like Hellebore is like pressed up against the gate, like pushing. At this point, she's like frantic. Like she's kind of losing it a little bit.
I'm assuming we can't go over it, but like, how high up does that limitation go?
I'm imagining it works like a box.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
There does get to a point once you get over the gate that you can go forward, but you can't come back down on the other side of it. Same with under, same with around.
I'm also imagining the like barrier to the gate is less like informed with the gate, and it's more just like a sheet over the gate.
Yeah, that's probably an accurate description.
Well, we found potentially an answer.
There seem to be any, like not a, opening obviously that we can go in, but does there seem to be like any like thing where like a door would open or an entrance that we can make out?
We can make out anywhere.
Like,
Promise?
sorry, what are you asking?
Is there any, like, does it look like there's like a door, or like, is this just like basically like a fucking Attack on Titan solid ass wall, or does it look like there's a gate that opens?
It is a gate.
Like,
it is like, you can very clearly see the seam between two doors. It is a massive gate.
okay.
Yeah, the entire thing is just a gate. I'm imagining just a really big fucking chain link fence.
Like, to give you just the most like easy comparison I can think of is the Door of Truth in Full Metal.
Oh shit. Okay.
But instead of like the Tree of Life or whatever, it's just like a massive crest of Mortem.
Goodbye, chain link fence.
Okay. Well, remember how to get here.
So then
One more
how do
time.
So then
This
how do we
is,
plan on getting here?
This is a gate, like, I might have missed the first part of it. This is a gate, like, in the middle of the city?
At the
Well, not
end
middle,
of the
but, like,
city.
End of the
It
city.
is- It blocks any passageway out of the city, It extends from the very edge of the Underdark on one side to the very edge of the Underdark on the other side, from the very bottom to the very top of this like cave system where the city is built. It like the city almost seems designed to funnel to this gate.
Okay. And looking around, are there any of those mushroom tree things nearby?
No. You haven't seen any since you entered the city.
Assuming, and this is a big assumption, assuming that we can teleport through here through the mushroom trees, we still have to walk through the city, which isn't that bad. I'm sure we can do that and not get caught. But he kind of gestures to the entire gate and says, opening this is going to get noticed if we're able to open it at all.
Is there any indentations or words or anything, or is it just this massive emblem?
It is just the symbol, the crest of Mordum. There is nothing that you can see.
Okay. There's another thing no, that's dumb. We can't do that.
What?
It would take too long, and then we wouldn't be able to use DD to get out if we tried to use DD to get in. I think we
guess
head back.
can go. Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa!
As soon as you are out of the cave, Vivi vanishes.
Okay.
So I'm stuck here, or
Uh,
Out of the cave, as in where?
Like
On the surface?
beyond the border of the cave, even below the ground. Once you get high enough away, probably 300 feet above the top of the cave, if you're just going straight up, Vivi just vanishes.
Okay. We keep going up till we get to the surface. And then I will resummon V.
Oh, V, yes. I don't know why I thought it was Vivi. I think
yeah,
we were
I was
talking about
gonna
DD.
Yeah, it's DD and V. V is Knuckle V. I will take another few points of damage. And we'll take the spell slot. Hopefully we can short rest before doing anything major. But I will bring us back to the material.
Okay. You...
noticeable is Helly taking damage from summoning things?
What was it?
How noticeable is Helly taking damage when summoning things?
Helly taking damage ever is always noticeable. She is a weenie.
Okay.
Maybe hot juniors.
Gets a thorn in her finger. Just fucking screams.
Usually in a moment, like in a fight or something, she will, or in moments of drama, she's able to just power through it. But I think in quiet moments like this, when she needs to summon something, there is a few seconds where she has to build herself up to it. This is just something every time we're not in a fight and she has to summon something.
As much as I want to try to teleport now, I think we could,
Teleport. It winces as always whenever you resummon.
I think we should, rest a little bit, and then we can try to teleport.
Yeah, we can also, we have ways of shorter teleportation. We can see if that works just near the keep.
If your summon didn't work near the keep, I don't know if much will.
Helly shakes her head. It really depends. My summon is coming from another plane. That might be what's stopping it. It's also very possible, even probable, that you can't teleport down there at all, but I think it's worth investigating. I mean, out of character, it would be like a single spell slot for a small like Misty Step or something, if anyone has that.
No.
I don't know if anyone has that.
I feel like Rain probably does, right? Rain?
I don't think he does.
I will check his spell list.
Rain having a useful spell, you think too highly of him.
What about Towson? Get Towson in here.
Just get Talzin here. I don't think Talzin has Misty Step either.
Rain does not have any teleportation spell.
I think
But Towson at least has Vortex Warp, which would do the same,
Yeah.
get the same job done. Wow. Really? Guys?
what?
None of us? Alright.
We suck.
We're
Does
bad
he
at
have?
this.
Does he even have? He doesn't even have it prepared right now. Actually, that's really funny.
Okay, then I guess the only way we would be able to try is with the tree teleport, and that's a pretty high level spell to just waste if it doesn't work.
Well, I mean, following the same logic of you not wasting one of your summons because it didn't work, maybe if it doesn't work, I guess.
Because
But yes, once we rest for a bit, Hellebore will go to one of the trees up here and then try to designate one of the mushrooms that was closer to the city. Not like right on its doorstep, because that doesn't sound smart, but close.
You cast the spell. The magic flows from you into the tree as a gateway begins to open, but the magic flickers and fades as a gateway cannot open on the other side.
What? Fucking damn it!
I can't say I'm too surprised.
This means we probably won't be able to have Dee Dee to do a quick getaway either. We're gonna have to get away through Petal, down through the city, into the gate, and then leave the city up through the narrow tunnel, past Petal again, to get out with the scythe.
That is the way things are looking.
And this is all assuming it's behind the gate. It probably is, but it might not be.
It'd be crazy if it wasn't. Something important clearly is, in any case. I feel like the hardest part of that is going to be Petal, though. Ellie, you're good at convincing people. What can we possibly say? I mean, we could try to fight, but I mean, realistically, we got our asses handed to us by Damon. I don't think we're gonna be able to take her.
I shake my head and say, no, we almost definitely can't. And as much as I try to spin it, we don't really want the same thing. We need the scythe for our goals. Her goal is to keep it here forever. The best I can spin is maybe we could make the argument that if we go down there and get the scythe, then the people who want it will come here, and then she can just go ahead and get it out of the way of killing them. But she doesn't want to kill people anyway. I think, and this is frustrating, but the best course of action might be to do what they do. And just, we can't fight her, they might be able to. And if they show up here and completely get decimated by her, then it's not an issue for us. Because as long as they don't have it, right? But if they defeat her and start going down, then I guess we go down after them and see if we can sneak away with it. We know that layout more than them already. We might be able to get around them, get to the gate before they even get there.
But there's no telling when they might come by, how long that is. If we leave to go do something else, then they'll go do that without us being there. And if we wait, who knows how long for them to come by, they may not.
Allie nods. So we have a couple options. We could just leave here. We have other things to do. We could trust that Petal can keep this safe and basically give her what she wants. We could stay here and wait with her. Or, this is stupid and I don't endorse this plan, but we could let slip to the Cursed Ones that it's here and get them to come here quicker.
That's just... I don't doubt that they find some way to be able to get it. Bypassing her or defeating her or whatever it is. I feel like we need... It feels like we need to get there before they do.
The only other option is to beat her, and I don't think we can.
Do you think there's... I don't know, Helly, could you... I was about to say offer her, some sort of deal or something, but I don't even know what she would want. But, normally that's how, devils convince people, right? We don't have much to offer.
The secret for how devils are able to get so much done like that is we target weak-willed people. She is not a weak-willed person. I think the quickest way to get through without relying on the Cursed Ones to break their way through for us is to beat Petal. And we can't do that now. We need to leave and get stronger and come back. There are other relics we can get. Soul had one, right? I could probably make use of that. We can get Akatala's. She is contract bound to help us, so it doesn't matter now. But if she can use the one that she has, then that's stronger for us.
That's up for debate still.
Tilla doesn't even know if she can use it. And the other ones are being held by nobles and stuff. I guess we could go in there and kill them and take it, but that's probably difficult.
We could. I'm sure we could find other ways to get them, and even if it did come down to walking in, killing them, and taking it, that would be easier than walking in and killing her.
Hellebore. A voice kind of presses itself into your mind, an all too familiar voice.
It's like, here he comes.
Alternatively, she's clearly a brute. A simple trick could be enough to get you past.
You all see Hellebore kind of grab her head, the signature feel like all of you kind of know, well, maybe not Akatala, but I'd say Helly and Benfer probably know the tell by now.
Okay, that does... Yeah. But... Reminder of who you're talking to. I don't have any tricks up my sleeve. I'm not a deceitful person.
You're
What
working
do you
with
suggest?
a demon. And I'm not talking about myself.
Wait, so you know that she's a demon now?
Maybe... She certainly got the tricks of one at the very least. Not to mention Rain. Isn't tricks what he does?
Okay, yeah, but like... I can't see what they would really do other than like a distraction, and they need to be able to come with us. And even then, like, even if we start like running down there, can she not just like come after us and drag us back out? I mean, that really seems improbable.
What is he saying?
What?
He's
Nothing helpful, I
saying
imagine.
that we should try to like trick her, because you know she didn't seem the most like strong, but maybe a little, you know, naive or something. I mean, I can get how that might work, but I don't know. Even if it did, what would hold her attention long enough for us all to get down there?
If we sneak past her and get down there, that doesn't solve the city problem. That doesn't solve opening the gate. That doesn't solve leaving it. And that doesn't solve the fact that we have to come back through her house to leave.
Who are we talking about? What just happened?
Does he have an idea?
Do you have an idea?
She says that
Who is
mentally.
As long...
I kind of raise my hand like later to Akatala.
As long as his attention... As long as her attention
I
is
can't believe you.
focused elsewhere, I suspect she won't chase you. I know her type. Storytellers. He says the word with disdain, venom on his tongue. They only care for what's interesting. And if what's interesting is being an obstacle in your path to surpass, she's not going to punish you for surpassing it.
Okay, so that still doesn't really answer the question of like what do you want me to say?
Tell her, as you feel Dwargus's focus shifts to Akatala, that you got the sense her guilt wouldn't lead her to descend. That she seemed unwilling to traverse into the Underdark herself. The moment you mentioned her coming with you, she seemed frightened by the idea. And that all that means is you have to get past her.
Okay. Okay. I'll pitch it. Akatala. You're the tricky sort. I have a plan, that she didn't seem keen on coming with us to the Underdark. I kind of get the feeling that if we make it past her, she won't chase after us. So we just need to distract her long enough to where we can get into the passage, and for some reason we're getting the strong sense she won't follow us. That's what the sources say, so...
Okay, that's
Is
still...
this- So exactly is the one telling you this?
Don't worry about it, my imaginary friend or whatever. So yeah, I just you can
Do I
be
need
distracting.
to roll insight on that?
No, you don't. He's obviously there's so much. Yeah, no.
I mean, look, Icky and I obviously have very opposite opinions on most things, but this is just stupid. If we go down there, even if we get past her, even if she doesn't chase after us, we still have to come back up through there. We would have to get past her again, and then she won't have to chase us in the Underdark. She'll have to chase us up here, where she's not afraid.
Who? Are we? Okay.
Oliver will go back mentally. Yeah, what about the return trip? I mean, if we fool her anyways, she's probably gonna be mad or something. And, I mean, how are we gonna get back out without her just taking it?
Trust me, she's a storyteller. She will let you pass once you have proven yourself worthy, once you have overcome her trial. She will let you walk, because in her eyes, you're the main character right now. You and your companions are the story that she wants to tell.
Oh.
And people like that disgust me.
Yeah, that sounds kind of stupid. I don't really get that. But okay.
I hate the children of the stars.
Okay, cool. Alright, well, thank you for the information.
Whatever you say, Grandpa. Let's
What
get you
are
back
you
to bed.
Okay. We're very confident that if we make it past them, they will not chase us, and they will let us back out without any issues.
Very confident.
Seems unorthodox.
Forgive me for not trusting him with all he's done to us.
He wants us to get the scythe, though. I've confirmed that before. It is important that we get it. And Helly, it's important to me. I don't want to leave here until we have it. Please, work with me if you can.
Akatala?
Am I going to
You
get
seem-
an answer to my question? Or are we just gonna keep bypassing that?
The fact that you don't know is actually a good thing for you. If you knew more, I would be suspicious.
What does that mean?
Halibor's friend seems to think that you would have a way past her.
So I'm not going to get an answer to my question about who this friend in
I have
quotations
a friend.
is.
You just heard their name. It's Icky. They talk to me and give me suggestions and help me out through difficult situations. Just like you have, friends in like your crew, or sometimes maybe you'll get like a mental message. I have a friend who reaches out to me.
I don't get mental messages.
Akatala, as you are in the middle of saying that,
normal.
you hear a voice, stern and cold, press into your mind. It speaks with a cadence that you feel into your bones, and the command it gives, your body reacts before your mind even registers it. Stop asking questions you don't want the answers to. And you go silent. And that's where we're going
The
to end
voice I
tonight's
recognized?
session. That's where we're going to end tonight's session. Thank you all for coming.
Oh my.
Bastard!
I know it's a little bit early, but I do have a pounding headache, and also I really want Rain here for the next part. So,
Mhm.
thank you all for coming, and I look forward to seeing you all next time. Goodbye for now, my friends.